it or put it away for 2 weeks broken.
Or they swapped it for one that did work. You know, I don't know.
If I go to Spectronics would have
That's
before that one.
1-800-316-0266.
Go to Amazon, that's where I got it
Over
from.
200,000
You
families.
probably go to half a dozen places in town and
There's
get
2
it.
Radio Shacks, and they'll have that 30
Even
feet long.
Alzheimer's care,
I've been
and have local
They're not a real
advisors that
Radio
can help
Shack,
explain your options.
Well, actually, I've only
No
been to one
cost
at
to
Terre
you.
Haute.
To speak with a local senior
That's not a real
living
radio
advisor.
One on Highway 98.
It's gotta be in Mobile to be a real Radio Shack. Well, where they located at?
That's
Both their mill chillers is where they always were. They put them right back in the same places
Call
they were.
today.
Turning up your voice. You need FM Talk 1065.
They opened about a year ago.
This is FM Talk 1065. Mobile.
I don't know how
Put
that
on the
works.
list of things to go by.
Easter Mass with
Or,
the
you know,
Pope.
just go to
I'm
Amazon.
Christopher
order one.
Cruz.
It'll be here Tuesday.
A police spokesman in Sri Lanka says 207 people are now dead after Easter Sunday attacks. 8 churches and high-end hotels in at least 3 cities in the Southeast Asian island nation were targeted. At least 30 foreigners are among those killed. 450 people have been injured. Sri Lanka has temporarily blocked Facebook and Instagram in the
Well,
country
guys, the only
because officials say
spots in
false
here
news
for
reports were
McSherry's
spreading.
and
The defense minister
Rich
says
Cassidy's.
7 people have been arrested.
There's no
Francis
Bob's
celebrated
commercials
Easter
yet.
Mass outdoors for thousands of people in St. Peter's Square at Vatican
I
City
just
this morning.
killed them all.
Easter Mass commemorates the resurrection of Jesus the Christ after his crucifixion. The Pope denounced what he called the cruel violence in Sri Lanka. A ceremony yesterday at a park in Littleton, Colorado, marked the 20th
I gotta get with
anniversary of the
Debbie.
Columbine
Deborah
High School
was-
massacre. More than 2,000 people gathered to hear the names of the
I
12
hope-
students
I hope
and the
that,
teacher killed
what's her
read
name?
aloud, accompanied
Patty,
by the release of White Doves.
Allegri Produce
Former
is gonna
President
do it
Bill
too.
Clinton was there.
As long as I live,
Let's get them
your
online.
community will hold a very
This,
special place.
this is
in
not
my
a,
heart.
not
I'll
non-profit.
never forget
I'm
meeting
dealing
so
with,
many of you when Hillary and I visited after the tragedy.
Dealing with
I'll never forget your faces.
Wind
The
Creek
stories
as
you
well.
told us about your sons and daughters,
Waiting on an
and
answer from
brothers
them.
and sisters and friends, or the photos and scrapbooks you showed us.
Voting is underway in Egypt, where citizens are being urged by pro-government media to vote for a referendum that would allow President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi
They still got
to
Bob's
stay
on
in
our
power until
promo.
2030.
Yeah,
Federal agents
but they
have
don't
arrested a
have
former U.S.
Bill
Marine
here.
in
Talk
Los
to
Angeles
Bill,
in
they're not
connection with
gonna
a
have their
raid on
demos.
North Korea's embassy in
They just
Madrid
gotta
in
put 'em back
February.
in the line.
Christopher On was arrested and charged Friday. The charges against him are not yet known. I'm Christopher Cruz.
Hey guys, Ken here from the hit podcast Today's Growth. Who would win a 3-mile bicycle race, an 11-year-old girl or last year's winner of the Tour de France? It all depends on the bicycle. It depends on their vehicle. Bolt's on a 10-speed and the pro racer is going to win every time. But put the racer on a tricycle and the 11-year-old wins every time. You see, it's not the driver, it's the vehicle. When it comes to generating revenue, it's exactly the
this
same.
little program
If you
has
have a
glitches
job or
in
a
it. It
small
erases
business,
all my
you are
favorites
riding a tricycle.
that I had
You can only go so
preset.
fast. If you need to make up lost ground, it's not
Like
going to
just
happen on
now.
a tricycle.
Yeah.
No matter how fast you
All
pedal,
I did was
it's
switch
simply
back
not going
and
to win the
forth.
race. Why do many people with no schooling
my
and no advanced
presets
degree
are
often
all
become
gone.
very wealthy? Simple. They choose
No
to only ride
favorites.
10
Add
speeds.
presets.
When it comes to
I
helping
already did
people
that.
create
What
their
happened
next
to all
revenue
3 of
model,
them?
both Forbes and Inc. recommend Income Store as a can't miss when it comes to putting people on a 10-speed. Could your household or business use an additional revenue model that doesn't solely depend on you? If so, you need to check out IncomeStore.com. That's IncomeStore.com.
A new study suggests more lives could be saved if drivers just slow down, stay sober, and buckle up.
About a
What
third
fun
of
is
these
that?
traffic fatalities are due
Slowing
to
down
speeding.
does not save
Another
lives.
third
That
can
is
be blamed
false.
on drunken driving, and almost half of all Americans who are killed aren't wearing their seatbelts. So when
Watching what other
drives,
traffic
the
is
National
doing,
Safety Council
speeding
says
slowing
the
down,
tried
getting in
and
the right
true
lane
will
when
help,
you need to.
like
Germany
seatbelts,
has
sobriety
proven it.
checkpoints,
No
speed
maximum
cameras,
speed
and
limit. They
motorcycle
enforce a minimum
helmets.
speed
The
limit.
experts also
We have
say any
4,000
learning
deaths on our
improvements like
interstate
more
for every
roundabouts
one they have on the
and new
auto.
laws for things
Slowing
like
traffic
lower
down
blood
keeps it
alcohol
bunched up and
limits
causes
and
accidents.
residential speed limits.
And law
cut
enforcement
traffic
has been telling
fatalities
states
in
that
half.
for
I'm Jan
decades.
Johnson.
Well,
Voting is
another
underway
thing
in
too is you
Ukraine's
get old folks
presidential
out there
runoff
that
today.
are
Polls show the
running 40
incumbent
miles an hour. It
Petro
doesn't help
is
either.
far behind Volodymyr
California,
Zelensky, the comedian
I didn't
who
notice
plays
it
the
when I was
role
out there,
of
but
Ukraine's
used to when I was
president
out there as a
television
kid.
sitcom.
They had a minimal that you
I'm Christopher Cruz.
Well,
I think it was
Most
like
of
60,
them-
60
most of
miles
them
an
have
hour, a minimal.
max
You could
speed
drive.
There's a minimum on every interstate in the U.S.
It'll
Yeah.
say,
They
it'll
don't even
say
have to
speed
post
limit
it.
70, minimum 40 or something
Yeah,
like that.
45 is the slowest you can ever do on an
Well,
interstate.
whatever the number is now.
I can breathe.
I've seen 50 by that.
I told you the other day.
Snoring can happen when your nose
All right,
is blocked.
about a
He did
minute
a
after
lot.
that.
Breathe through
Well, I
your
saw
mouth.
that, but
Yeah, he
Is
closed
a
it.
I didn't
comfortable
watch
nasal
all of it.
breathing
Yeah, I
device
sent you a message the
designed
other
to
day. It
increase
said that
airflow
it's
through the
just
nose
gonna do it
by
right.
gently
Yeah, so
opening the
gastropub.
airways.
He's gonna find another location for downtown Panini Pete.
Thanks
He's
to
already got
Mute,
one.
What segment
you
you
get
gonna do the
more
interviews
through your
to?
nose and
Looks
through
like
your
he owns that
mouth,
building, though.
which
It's about
means
8.5
less
minutes, so you can
snoring
put
and
it-
more chance
Yeah,
of sleep.
third segment.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can put it in 2 or 3. So when we go into third segment, let the recording introduce you. Could you
Yeah.
say your name again at
Yeah.
the beginning of it?
Yeah, I set it up at the beginning.
Yeah.
To find your local store,
And just put it on in here
information, go
because
to
otherwise they won't be able to hear it on
Mute.
that.
Breathe more, snore less, sleep
And then,
better.
but if we talk, they're gonna
FM
be hearing
Talk
us too.
1065,
That's fine.
The Gulf
At least they
Coast
get to hear
Weather
the interview.
Authority and Dr. Bill Williams.
No, Mike, he's gonna be in his phone the whole interview, so we won't be
Sunny
talking.
skies today with temperatures in the upper 70s this afternoon. Tonight clear, lows in the lower 50s. And for Monday, sunny with highs around 80 degrees. This is meteorologist Dr. Bill Williams for FM Talk 1065.
All right.
FM Talk 1065, the Gulf Coast Weather Authority. Get all of your lawn and garden questions answered.
When should I water, at night or during the day? What's going to be the best kind of grass?
Well, I don't know,
You're not
Homer.
going to irrigate water.
With Bill Finch and Plain Gardening for the Gulf Coast, Sunday morning from 9 till 11. Your personal yard consultant, Bill Finch, will teach you about gardening in our unique corner of the world.
I did not know that.
Press-registered gardening columnist and director of the Mobile Botanical Gardens, Bill Finch, and Plain Gardening for the Gulf Coast. Sunday mornings from 9 till 11. Whether you're in search of a great new bottle of wine or you want a rundown of the best brunch spots in the area, Mike and Stu have the answer. With a combined half-century in the industry, they bring their wealth of experience to bring you the latest trends, expert opinions, and interviews with people in the know. They are the dynamic duo of dining.
Oh, it's a wine and food show, Stu. It's a food and wine show, trust me. Look right here, it's Sip and Chew. It's wine and food. Because chew rhymes with stew, that's the only reason. You glorified fry cook, great killer.
Now it's time to sip and
Nice
chew
or hot?
with
Bok bok.
Bok, bok, bok.
That's what
Is
he's
that-
saying.
Is that what the Easter
Bok,
Bunny
bok.
says? Bok, bok.
Yeah.
No.
I think that's the Easter chicken.
Hippity hop, hippity hop. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, the commercials for those all the Easter candy sure have changed over the years, haven't they?
Is Cadbury still running ads?
I think so, but it's different. They got a different animal this year, I think.
Who
this
watches
year.
commercials?
I don't ever see any because
We skip through them if we can.
There you
Switch
go.
channels if we can.
isn't that strange how that's changed? But happy Easter nonetheless. He has risen, as so many say. But
I ain't eating no ham today.
you're not.
Ham got nothing to do with Easter.
That's well, we're doing neither's crawfish, but that's what we're having today.
I guarantee you there was crawfish at the Last Supper.
Well, I got a picture to prove it.
Oh, there you go.
I got a picture. I'll post it.
Is it autographed?
I'll post it now.
Did you get everybody at the Last Supper to sign it with you, Mike?
No.
They didn't have a camera. then.
Charlie was there though. But
I was there. There were no cameras.
but I'll post it on our Facebook page. I do have a picture of them throwing crawfish out on the table at the Last Supper. But anywho,
By the way, you posted the thing the other day. Ain't nobody ever caught no. Heard nobody caught no tilapia. That's what Jesus ate. Yeah, the tilapia is what is natural in those waters up there. It is not here. It is only farm raised. That's why you don't hear people catch it.
Yeah.
If you catch it somewhere outside of a pond, it's considered an invasive species.
Okay. No, that's just something
Plus,
I saw.
it doesn't taste good.
I saw it. I thought it was funny. I posted it. And I
Yeah.
got a lot of reaction out of it. I mean,
Yeah,
a lot of reaction.
Yeah,
out of
it's it is a fish for people who like the taste of chicken. And don't care if it's healthy or not because it's the least health. It's got more cholesterol per pound than bacon. So it's not anything anyone should be eating.
Right.
Unless you catch it in the wild, and in the wild it's got a diet that it should have.
Yeah.
And it's lower in cholesterol. It's still not a great fish.
Yeah.
But plentiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very plentiful, as you can see by the proliferation of it on chain restaurant menus. But
it's cheap.
It is cheap, and you get your money's worth, including lots of cancer and other stuff. It's a horrible, horrible thing, but still better than Shui.
Shui?
Yeah.
You'll have to Shui me.
Yeah. I don't know if we got a scale that big. Oh, Shui.
Shui.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, well, good morning. Happy Easter to you. How about rabbit? How about rabbit?
I want to do rabbit stew for Easter every year. For some reason, people are just like, I don't think that's appropriate one. Rabbit stew?
When I was younger, I used to eat rabbit. When
Rabbit's
as a
fantastic.
kid, they hunted them and they ate them out in the country. Country folk did.
I buy it at the grocery store. It's healthier than chicken. This myth of chicken being healthy, we've got to get rid of this.
Yeah.
Just because something is low fat and low calorie doesn't make it healthy.
And plentiful.
Salmonella is low fat.
I love it when people say, hey, try this. It tastes just like chicken. Well, if it does, just buy chicken.
Everything anyone has ever told me tastes like chicken tastes better than chicken. Chicken has no flavor in America. The way we raise it, it's bland and tasteless.
Yeah, that's why I only.
That's why you put all the stuff in the batter.
Yeah.
Only eat the thighs.
Yeah, that's what you really have to ornament chicken to make it taste, especially the breast, which is the most useless piece of meat on earth.
Oh, you're talking about my favorite part now.
It's dry, it's flavorless. Yeah, it's low in fat and cholesterol, but it has a huge concentration of all the antibiotics and all the other garbage that they give the chicken. And it's just, there's nothing healthy about a chicken breast.
That's
because of the chemicals. Because of the chemicals.
I always eat the thigh. So
yeah, the thigh is wonderful. And
the legs got a little flavor to it.
Legs are good. The
just
wings,
not big enough.
especially a whole wing.
I grew up on drumsticks.
Yeah. But the best part is the heart. Fried chicken heart, best thing you're going to eat out of a chicken. Second best thing, and you'll agree on this, the chicken skin.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, Brandon at the Hickory Pit there in Sims has a fried chicken skin appetizer.
I want to try that.
It is phenomenal.
Because I know
it's not just fried chicken skin, it's batter dipped fried chicken
in the Delta area of Mississippi.
Yeah.
I understand there's a Chinese company and they buy the chicken skins. I guess they buy them from all the chicken processors over that area. And they sell bags of fried chicken skin. Just like pork skin.
If you got a skin, I'll eat it.
I mean, I'm going,
maybe not.
I got to try
skin,
that.
You know.
Now, it probably wasn't in Weston, but when Poor Babies first opened up, and they had their private opening parties, they had like a week's worth every night. It was, just come in, and they had taken the breast, they had taken the chicken thighs and cooked them, they pulled the skins ever so gently off and set them to the side. They made a pate out of the thighs and put it on a piece of toasted thin bread. I don't know the term for it, the name for it, but then they they seasoned the chicken thighs and they baked them like in little squares and they put them back on top. Well, at the end of the evening, they had to be either thrown away because they wouldn't taste good the next day. Guess who's going around picking off the skins off the... They were like a cracker. They were like a little toasty cracker.
Who was doing that? You didn't answer the question. You said guess who, and then they didn't tell us.
I don't know who the chef was at the time.
No. Who was eating all the chicken?
Me.
Oh, okay.
They were addictive. I couldn't stop.
Yeah. Sean Brock, who is one of my favorite chefs, owns Husk in Charleston and Nashville, and another one in Charleston. It's got a Scottish-Irish name like McHenry's or McAllister's or something like that. Not the chain McAllister. He asked his chicken purveyor one day, "What do y'all do with all the skin you take off the breast when you ruin the chicken breast?" They said, "Well, we sell it to dog food, cat food, and all of that." And he goes, "Can I buy it?" Sure. So he's paying nothing for a 40-pound case of chicken skin. They would scrape all the excess fat off of it, flatten it out, put it in the oven, get it crisp, season it with salt, and make that the base for their nachos. Fried chicken skin nachos.
You think about it, and that's what people tear into on fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
They tear into the skin first.
Heather will say the best thing in the world to her is the skin off KFC chicken. She said she didn't have much use for the chicken, and which is terrible. It really is.
Now,
the quality that they use,
if done right, even fish.
Yeah.
The skin on a fish.
Chris Sherrill asked me if I had tried Dorama Sushi Restaurant in Daphne on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, and I said yeah, because he's like, it's like L.A. Japan good, and he's right. That was the first place I ever had a salmon skin roll, which is a roll just for you. They take the skin off the salmon, deep fry it, roll it up with some rice. Oh, it is so good. And I took my first bite of that and I went, this is amazing. Because you've got all that flavor of salmon, but there's no salmon. There's just that crispy skin in it. Oh my gosh. Dorama, Daphne, salmon skin rolls change your life.
Wow. I'll try that. I wonder if Deborah's got any up there at Hall Sausage. If they got any
salmon
chicken
skin?
No, not salmon, but chicken skin.
Why would they have chicken skin?
Well, don't they carry other meats too?
They don't deal in chicken. Yeah, it's pork.
Got it.
All their sausages are pork.
Gotta ask.
Yeah, there you go.
And deer.
And you ask the Hall's brand ambassador.
Do they have?
No, they do not. I talked to her the other night. I helped her do a Taste of Mobile. We went out there, and you sent us a message later. Were there any local restaurants there?
Yeah.
Because this festival has had a reputation of being nothing but chains, and why would anyone want to go? The only chain per se I would say was Tejas de Brazil, and that's one of those chains where listen, Mobile can't support a Brazilian steakhouse on its own.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be part of a chain that can have a higher buying power and keep the prices a little lower. Because if you try to do the same thing Tejas de Brazil does on a local basis, you're looking at $75 a person instead of $45.
Right.
Well, we got to go to break.
Give us a call at 343-0106 if you want to call us, or text us that number.
But hey, it's Easter Sunday, so
and we are live here. We're not. This is not a recording.
No. Well, it's about to be.
Okay. We're setting my pants up. It's a little breeze in here.
You got a spare piece of paper in there you can loan me and a pen?
Yeah.
Charlie got the pen.
Try to see if that's right. And the next question is finding a piece of paper over here. Ask Philip to give you a piece of paper. I don't have any.
Mike gave me one.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
I said you gave me a piece of paper.
Derek must have an alert on his phone when his friends get on Facebook. Because when I go to the if I get up and go to the bathroom at 3:30 in the morning, and I lay down in bed, I just look at my phone and I get on Facebook real quick.
This is
He'll send me a
Roy
message.
from McSherry's Irish Pub and Restaurant in Downtown, where you can enjoy great food at a great price, meet your mates for a pint and a chat, or dance the night away with our DJ on Friday and Saturday.
I'm going to put your headphones right there on the
Try
floor,
a
Mike.
brilliant Blarney burger, unforgettable Irish pizza salad, or great curry, or
And what are these?
the best fruit sandwich this side
I've got
of the
Charlie's.
Shannon.
We've got 4 sets of headphones, Charlie. I got an idea then.
We have a lovely patio with big screen TVs
First
where you
off,
can enjoy all the sporting events. Every Sunday at 6 in the evening we have a traditional Irish music session which attracts musicians from New Orleans to Seaside, Florida. Happy hour is 3 to 6 daily, so be sure to check out our website at www.mcsharries.com for specials. Come on down for a wee taste of Ireland at McSharry's Irish Pub in Fairhope, Alabama. You can't miss us. We're the ones with the big leprechaun over the door. 101 North Bancroft Street on the Eastern Shore. 990-5100. McSharry's Irish Pub.
When was the last time you set an alarm clock for Saturday morning?
Hey, that might work right there, Mark.
Wait, in 2 days it'll be
We may
Monday
not
again.
spend any
Your
money.
alarm goes off and it's back to the grind. What if every day could feel like a
just heard it
Saturday?
on our phone.
Retirement can feel like that.
Well, yeah,
we should start
because
making plans
we've got
today.
that going.
Andrew
Yeah.
McNair is your everyday
It's
can
the
be
callers
Saturday
that can-
retirement
Oh,
professional.
yeah, well, we don't have
Andrew
it. Hey,
McNair
Charlie.
Units One Capital can help
I
you
was
make
using
plans
these
to have the income
headphones.
you need to retire
Why don't you
and
just
stay
crank 'em?
retired. Imagine waking up every
Why
morning
don't you just
to
crank
an
that
alarm.
set of
Is it
headphones phones right there, and that'll be our
Saturday. If that's the kind of
speaker.
retirement
Yeah,
you
just
want,
leave it like it is. No, just leave it clean. Plug it back in and turn the volume up. I got that hanging up there on the phone for callers when they call in.
Help you put together a retirement income plan so you can have that Saturday
That ought to be
feeling
plenty
every
of
day of the
volume.
week.
Yeah, there's no way for
It ain't gonna take much.
2251 220.
Heck, that may be our solution right there.
Investment advisory services offered only by
people
newly
can hear
registered
callers.
individuals who
It's all digital, so it
Your
should
health
work.
deserves the best. Hey, this is Garrett Williamson.
You need to listen to it or get somebody to and see if it's over there.
Have been training the best of Mobile for the last 2 decades. Listen,
Well, Mike was just on it. What did it sound
call
like,
us
Mike?
today for your free wellness
Here's
evaluation,
talking.
or check
We'll
us
bring it
out
back up and
online
see if
at
it's
Right now with the headphones on the
and
camera.
Facebook. Whether at our award-winning Spring Hill facility, your corporate setting, at home, or online, we train you for life. PersonalEdgeFitness.com.
Big changes this year in Washington, but how will that affect you? Don Moore explains how to adjust your retirement strategy.
It's all that
to make
jerry
sure you're
rigging, which
prepared.
must be
Listen to the Retirement Peace
leftover
Roadmap
from
radio
World War
show,
II.
Sunday afternoon at 2.
I don't
You're on
know
FM
if
Talk
that's- I can't put your
106.5.
headphones up. Oh well, go back on.
To get on the line, call 343-0106. Now back to Mike and Stu.
Hi, my name is Alon Shai from Shai Restaurant in New Orleans, and you're listening to Sip and Chew. Mike and Stu.
Lon has 2 new restaurants in New
What are
Orleans
they?
now. I don't remember the names. I think one of them is Saya or something like that, but our friend Sarah Lubitz is going to work for him there in July.
Oh, she's coming back.
Moving
Getting
back to
closer.
New Orleans. Yeah.
Oh, and happy belated birthday, Sarah Lubitz.
Oh, I birthdayed her all week long.
I know.
know.
She's growing
I
up.
sent that picture to her. I believe she's the big 3-0 this year.
Oh.
I didn't mention any numbers because you know the ladies don't care for that. But, hey, we grew there. I sent her the picture that we took with Panini Pete and Alec Naaman and I, and told her that was her birthday present. And she goes, "I miss you and Pete so much." And I said, "What about Alec?" She goes, "In all honesty, I've only met him once." That was Heather's first time meeting Alec.
Yeah.
And we walked away. She went, "Oh my God, he sounds just like your imitation of him." I said, "That's the point." And she goes, I didn't know he really talked like that." And I said, "Isn't he a wonderful man?" She goes, "He was just the sweetest man."
And Noel
Maybe he's
Broughton.
imitating you, Stu.
And Noel Broughton, who owns some restaurants as well.
Hey, Mike Bailey.
Yeah, he's him and Alec and you get y'all 3 together.
Well, here, we're going to have this man come on the line now and clarify all of your confusion.
I'm
Over
confused.
Panini Pete's in Mobile.
I'm confused.
It's like Beetlejuice. We say Panini Pete 3 times and boom, there he is on the phone. Good morning, Pete. Butter. You've clarified butter. Hey,
good morning,
happy
Pete. How are
Easter,
you?
Good morning, Pete.
Yeah, it'll give us a place to flop when we go to New Orleans now.
Hey, I wanted to touch, what do you need me to clarify for you there?
Update Mike, because he's confused. What's going on in downtown Mobile with Panini Pete?
All right, that's why I have to call.
We
are in the process of rebranding. You know, I was looking to move that location and wanted to scale it down a little bit more like my WVU property.
Mhm.
We can cater to that fast lunch and that lunch hour.
And the great coffee.
Doing it in the past with fast casual and stuff, and the market wasn't really receptive to that. So I said, let's do another spot. That was in talks with RSA, where the old Chick-fil-A spot was, and that kind of fell through. I'm not going to go into any details there about that deal, but anyway, at the process was going to rebrand Panini Pete to a gastro pub and open lunch and dinner with a bar, and we decided to go ahead and move forward with that. The last 7 years I've been here, it's amazing what's happened in the last 3. The night, the restaurants, and the nightlife, and people coming back down and moving downtown, and it's really, really, really so positive to see. And I wanted to be part of it.
And you've picked out, I love the name. of the new place? Are you ready to tell the world about it, or are you just going to keep it just kind of a...
They started, you know, a couple days ago, putting stuff out on social media, so we're calling it Squidding.
Yeah.
Eclectic Eats and Drinks. So we're going to be home, you know, a little cocktail bar and a great restaurant. I want to play on our French and Spanish and British heritage, so there'll be a few nods in there with some of the dishes. But you know, we're still going to do some great sandwiches, burgers. We'll throw in some po' boys at lunch. We're going to be doing shucked oysters, pressed sushi, pasta, all kinds of fun stuff.
Mike yeah, I'm glad you said pasta, because Mike gets nervous if he thinks all you have to eat with is chopsticks. Mike, just for the record, Mike is not racist, but his palate is a little bit. Yeah. Well, but I love.
I'm just saying, if he had taken us to one more Asian place out in California,
we went to 2.
I was going to stab him with chopsticks.
We went to 2, Pete. 2.
They were delicious. They were incredible. I love it.
Right, and nothing like you've had before.
Mm-hmm.
And Pete, you know.
How well did those West Coasters handle you guys?
They handled the Beverly Mobilies pretty well. Pretty well. Pete, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Jolene Sugarbaker, the Trailer Park Queen, on YouTube. It's probably the biggest. Yeah, they can handle Jolene. We're not a problem.
Yeah.
You know, you got a point there.
We were the weird ones out there. We were the weird ones out there.
I bet y'all had more fun than anybody.
You know, we had a great time. I'll tell you, Santa Monica Pier. Next time you go out to LA, take your beautiful bride with you, and y'all just go to Santa Monica Pier for the day.
I'm going to be out there in May, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, and do it during the week. We went on a Monday, so there was a crowd, but it wasn't a huge crowd, and it was just the best date I've ever had. It was really amazing.
It was beautiful, except for the trash floating in the water.
That was a seal. That was a seal.
No, there was plastic floating in the ocean.
I know, it came from Japan. Yeah, that's the thing, is they always give us flack. Oh, do you know there's this plastic island in the Pacific Ocean? Yes, I do, and I know every bit of that trash came from Japan and Australia, so don't try and shame me into it.
But
we know which way the current flows.
So, do you have a timeline set up for any of this change?
We'll start demoing on Tuesday. You know, the cool thing is we built a bar in there. We're taking out the majority of that center wall. I'm actually building an interior balcony.
Yeah.
To be able to kind of look down.
Really? To people watch.
Yeah, which will eventually, hopefully, make way to redoing that upstairs. That'll kind of just the preliminary access to the upstairs of that building.
That's cool.
Fun, a good look, some nice wrought iron railings. You know, we really want to give it a great feel. You know, we call it eclectic eats and drinks, and it's going to be. I mean, my tasters out there.
All over the world, because you go all over the world.
And we'll play on it's going to play on a little tattoo kind of hipster culture and just make it fun. The cocktail culture is great. You know what Roy's doing at Haberdasher and Will down at Southern National.
And El Papi. Yeah, El Papi has great cocktails as well.
Yeah, they really do. So, we want to help be part of that, help kind of unify and continue to push and elevate the culture so we can be known as a great food and cocktail city. Because Mobile's it's all happening, man.
Yeah, it's like when we finally broke people of that habit of wanting every menu to look like Cracker Barrel. It was just like everyone had been freed from the shackles. And now they're like, well, yeah, I'll try squid ink. I'll try pancreas. And it's wonderful.
Did you see the shot I did of my squid egg?
Yes, because I love riffing on Scotch eggs. I've got a riff on Scotch eggs that I like to do. You're welcome to use it.
All right.
Wrap.
This was with shrimp meat.
Calamari. Yes.
That I used, found that, and spread, covered the little quail eggs with that. And I had a little key lime and squid ink aioli.
That sounds terrific.
So it's a little nod to our British heritage, and also just something fun and different with some good seafood in it.
That it sounds great, and I could see you riffing on paellas all the time, just like a paella of the week, maybe.
I'm gonna do a paella orangeini. I'm gonna do
a
fresh sushi. That's funny you said that because with the Spain influence, I'm like, and with doing the paella challenge with Johnny Hernandez, out there, Tony, I love paella.
And for people who haven't tried it, it is the dish that influenced jambalaya. Jambalaya is what happened when paella was on the Gulf Coast, and then the Creoles and the French started tinkering with it, and the Cajuns. Try the original paella. Gene Fox is a master.
You know,
of paella.
down in, I've seen some places in South Florida, like
Right.
some condos on the beaches, yeah, that all have grill setups, but I've seen paella setups.
Yeah.
At some of the places in South Florida.
It's hard to execute, you know, in a commercial restaurant.
Right.
Right, where you can get that poker on, that nice crust on the. But you know, we'll play around with it. Definitely get those flavors, chorizo, trimmed in there, and that saffron rice.
Right, and then
You know, maybe torch it a little bit.
Pete, I'm gonna be at this place all the time. You know that, right?
I'm glad I live down. I'm glad I live downtown.
Yeah. Well, Pete, we appreciate you calling us in. We're up against the break, buddy. You're welcome to hang through if you want, but I know you got an empire to run.
Hey, thank you again for your support getting us out to California, Pete.
Yeah, very much, Pete.
Hey, man. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah. Hey, man, we got to hang out with an Iron Chef, so it's a good night.
There you
Thanks,
go.
Pete. Panini Pete belong folks from Panini Pete, Sunset Grill, Ed Seafood Shed, and soon Squid Ink.
Squid Ink.
All right, folks, we'll be back in a minute. We're going to listen to a special grilling compilation I put together of interviews at World Food Championship. So get ready to get your grill on. Hi, how you doing?
Danny was called. I mean, David Calametti.
Well, I'm coming to do a fourth segment. I'm guessing all those blurps I heard on my phone were him sending us a group message.
FM Talk 106.5, the Gulf Coast Weather Authority, and Dr.
I'm just
Bill
going to go
Williams.
straight into the audio.
The Gulf Coast expects sunny skies today with temperatures in the upper 70s this
Well, I'm
afternoon.
going to do
Tonight clear,
the little
lows in the lower
hardest
50s,
plug and then go
and
straight
from
to your
Monday,
interview.
sunny with
How long
highs
is that
around
interview
80
gonna last?
degrees.
I think it was
News
eight and a half minutes.
There's no room in this.
106.5.
I just want to 106.5. Tell him to call in.
Well,
This is
one thing.
This is a long segment. We'll have about 5 minutes.
per hour.
Yeah, mention Bob's.
That certainly is
Yeah,
within
we'll
our
do it at the end
capability.
of the
This is
recording.
Scott Armstrong with Chemco Metal Buildings. For almost 50 years, Chemco has been designing and constructing the highest quality steel buildings for our customers. Whether you need a building for commercial, industrial, agricultural, storage, church, or community use, or if you just want a Chemco building for yourself, please contact us. Chemco will use state-of-the-art software and our many years of experience to help you custom design a metal building that best suits your needs. Check out our website at chemcobuildings.com or stop by our 40,000 square foot
I'm
facility on
assuming we
Pollard
have no
Road
way
in
of knowing
Daphne.
until we get home.
We're big enough to get the job done, yet small enough to give you homegrown
But
service.
this works
My
out.
rule of thumb is that if it's going to be up close to a mic, it should be about the same loudness as that if it was
Our
up
goal
close
is
to
to
your
exceed
ear.
your expectations.
Well, we've done this before where I just walked up there and put the headphone up and you can hear fine. So I'm hoping they're hanging it up there.
Baldwin County's the most extensive news, commentary, investigative reporting, cuisine, sports, and arts and entertainment coverage. When another publication decided to transform into a statewide website, we became even more committed to being your hometown newspaper by keeping check on elected officials, covering state, city, and county governments, police and fire departments, and our criminal justice system, plus features on the people who make our area special and unique. All of the things a newspaper should do. Locally owned, our management and staff live here, not
If I heard the name
257 miles
Squid
away.
Ink, which I
We
think is
report
pretty
the stories
cool,
that are
but I would
important to you
just
because they're
first
important
blush
to us.
assume it's
And to the over 80,000 readers who pick up our paper every
There will
week
be.
or read
Yes,
online
we
at
do.
LagnaMobile.com.
Squid Ink is a
Thank
wonderful
you.
thing to
And
do.
also our advertisers who make
Never
all of this
thought
possible.
about that.
We hope
It's,
you become one of the many
but
strands in the tapestry that
I
is
used to
this
get so
great
frustrated when they
community.
talk about it on Iron Chef. They go, well, how does it describe taste for people who hadn't tried it? And the judges look at each other and go, inky.
FM Talk
And it's really,
106.5
but it's
is giving you
delicious.
the chance to win tickets. Brian Adams, the show.
It really is.
Yeah. But
As long as I don't, as long as
it'll
I'm not,
turn your tongue black because it's actual squid ink, which is the first ink that we used to write with.
as long as I don't have to be caught swimming, and then I'd be worried.
Now, but
I wonder how good that be for your skin.
FM Talk 106.5. Just listen to Mobile Mornings and Midday Mobile for
I hate when I lose the cursor.
To get on the line, call 343-0106. Now back to Mike and Stu.
Hi, this is Marty Johnson from Food Network Star and MartyKnowsParties.com. And you're listening to Sip and Chew with Mike and Stu.
Hey, this is Stu. You're listening to a pre-recorded segment that was done during the World Food Championships in Orange Beach, Alabama.
I see bacon garlic and jalapeno.
We got bacon garlic. So we're getting set up for a demo on the Maximus stage in just a few minutes, so you can come over and check that out.
All right.
But we're doing some pretty fun. Are you going now? Yeah, we're rocking. All right. So we are Cowboy brand charcoal, hardwood premium charcoal from Western barbecue products. These are chips and the chunks, and we've got any barbecue with it.
We got to go there.
That's it. We'll have some wood here for you. There's a pecan hickory right there. There you go.
All right. Let me teach you how to say that. They got three first passes.
So I'm from California. My partner over here, he's from Texas, and I keep saying pecan, and he keeps laughing every time.
How far away from him were you holding your phone?
Probably just like this in between us.
Yeah, see, I mean, if it gets up on it, it'll sound better on the air. Plus, it'll minimize your background noise.
I've got stuff I'm looking at to purchase. Have a mic and all that. You know, you can hold your phone, like turn your phone. I met with a guy. He does the Say City Film Festival.
A lot of people
These are lawyers, but they're hobbyists, making little movies and documentaries. So they had their event last month.
And you can see it, hickory, mesquite, apple, peach, cherry.
He told me about all the equipment he owns, thousands and thousands of dollars, $50,000 cameras.
So these are Jack Daniel's.
He said I can do everything in that camera can do on there.
Are those made out of you got a real phone?
They send us their barrels and we ship them up.
Now, if you want to see the effect,
I've had a droid, and just because
they make them all right there.
the film, the screen, the pictures were not good.
Shoot, compared to that, I can go buy a disposable camera at Walmart.
I certainly hope you have enjoyed this special grilling edition that we recorded during the World Food Championships at Orange Beach. Now we're going to head back to the studio for more live Sip and Chew.
That's it?
But those LGs are.
But I got two cameras.
Oh, you threw me a curve.
I don't know where that came from.
Well, apparently it was on the first interview and then you just attached it.
I don't know. It just dropped wherever it wanted.
75% pecan.
But anyhow, what I was going to say about the audio is that there is a stay level device in your telephone, so that when you're not talking, it brings the sound up, because some people speak softly. And so if you're further back, then the background sound has an equal opportunity to get picked up. And even though it seems awkward to say just talking on the phone, you know, you get better quality. Because the quality, I mean, it's digital audio.
The other thing I'm looking at is this kid I'm looking at. It's got two wireless microphones that work off your phone.
Cowboycharcoal.com or Western barbecue products.
Clip it on the shirt.
Yeah, well, I wish what we had in here were headphones, I mean, boom mic set, wireless. You just plug the little receivers into the jack, and then you get up, walk around the room, go out in the lobby, be taking a leak when the commercial's in.
You clip to the food grade.
Ignore that noise in the background.
Years ago, I was doing Studio 10, and I turned the corner, and the wire caught on a doorknob and snatched it out of the power company.
In most
smokers, I'm so sorry. Don't worry about it. Chastity does it 3 times a week. We're used to it.
I tell people, don't trust your oven.
My wife told me they had a guest on one time, as soon as his segment was over, he ran to the
actually, most people depend on
he had to go. They had his mic on open the whole time.
You got something that locks that down.
That's one.
And it was explosive.
Advantage in cooking. And keeping the temperatures steady is very
Five,
especially with barbecue.
six,
That's what the winners are
seven,
will tell you.
At least an 8-foot cord. You only need about a 3-foot.
Flameboss.com. We got some videos, we got products, and we got an 800 number. All right, excellent. Maybe we'll see you at the Jack one. All right, thanks a lot. Y'all have a great day. All right, this weather. Oh, yeah, our winters are harsh, aren't they? My favorite person, the lady with the goo going.
How are you?
Just fine. I'm Stu. We're doing a Facebook Live for a show called Sip and Chew with Mike and Stu. Sip and Chew with Mike and Stu. That's us.
So you're almost lost in the background.
Yeah.
And then our equipment here, before it gets to the transmitter, we process it again.
I'm not even sure why they were playing music. I guess they were just testing the sound system because no one was there.
In my swag bag yesterday, I was so happy to see a bottle of the glass cooktop cleaner because I just bought my first one. And it was used, so I'm going to want to clean it. What does this do? How do I do that?
So my favorite
I may or may not have your podcast up today. The latest would be tomorrow afternoon.
That's fine.
If I can get it in while Bill is on the remote, I'll do it.
Big help. And then we have a scraper tool. So it comes with a razor blade. Once it gets dull, you can just go to the, Ace Hardware or whatever, purchase another one, switch it out, you're good to go. So, and one tip I can give you is to see the cooktop now. Something that I find is super easy is you just put the cream on there, put some saran
You got a
wrapper,
little under
for
3 minutes left.
Then take that off and use your
Which
scraper.
means you'll have
and then
about
hit it with a
4
scrubbing
minutes
pad,
when we
and
come
then
back,
a microfiber,
roughly.
and just buff it all in afterwards.
So what were you wanting to talk about?
Excellent. And this is stuff on information on your equipment.
Just a few of the products that we're using for the competition, and then there's a 10% off coupon at the top.
Hanging on to that.
And then on our website all the time, if you order $35 worth of products, you get free shipping.
Okay, and what's that website?
It's either Guban.com, Wyman.com, or other brands like Gonzo.com. So we've got quite a few things going on.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time. And thanks for coming to World Food Championships.
Absolutely, thank you.
So we're here at Barbecue Beach at World Food Championships. Komodo Joe's, and everyone is talking about your cooking.
Yeah.
They are very excited about it. So tell them what distinguishes a Komodo Joe.
Sure, so it's a ceramic style grill based off a 3,000-year-old Southeast Asian invention, and it is literally the best way to cook anything. You can do
fantastic.
Yeah, you do low and slow at 200 degrees for 20 hours if you needed to, or you can get up to 1,400 degrees. I don't know why you would need to, but you can. And so it's just super versatile. You're subjecting to whatever food you have in there to less energy. There's not a lot of rushing energy since you have radiant heat. So all of that rushing energy, think about like a gas grill where the heat's only coming from the bottom and then it's just rushing over, drying things out. Here, you take it a little slow and you keep that moisture in. So the chef here's got a little 4-bone piece of pork going on here. Over here we'll have a big old piece of on the rotisserie going on. We've got dojo, you can do pizza on here. We've done probably $20,000 worth of meat in the last couple of days.
Just for you guys to eat, right?
No. So we're traveling the world. We've run 42 old school block parties this year all around the world, and we're just giving it away. We're not selling grills, we're selling fun. It's that outdoor lifestyle. Something to get you outside, enjoying friends and family. Look, that's that tenderloin right there, Joe. So you got the tenderloin, the chine,
30 seconds.
loin.
You see it rotating itself, guys. It's doing that.
And so it'll self-baste as it's rotating as well.
Right. And if people want to
All right, I'm turning the mics back on.
Check out ComodoJoe.com. If you're here in the Orange Beach, Alabama area, $100 lifestyle. They got everything.
Get you some new Birkenstocks.
Yes, Birkenstocks and a Yeti. You're good to go.
All right, we sure appreciate it. Y'all enjoy the rest of the time in our brutal winter.
Thanks. We'll see you for lunch.
All right.
That's amazing that a store like Birkenstock can sell one of the most expensive cookers, one of the most expensive pairs of shoes, and one of the most expensive ice chests.
Did I ever tell you I finally got my hands on the Yeti thermos like this? Far and away the worst version of those that I've used.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It doesn't hold things cold half the time of all of the cheap knockoffs. I was really surprised at that. I thought it would be at least as good for the money, but and maybe I got one with a bent barrel or something. I don't know. But man, you know what would be a good place to start your Easter Sunday?
Where?
Bob's downtown.
And you know Bob's is open today.
Yeah.
And they are. I bet they're going to be slamming today.
They mimosa out one ear and in the other one, or in one ear and out the other.
Like that, yes.
They're Bloody Maryin' all over the place.
And look how beautiful it is outside today. You know Bob's going to be packed out.
Yeah.
And I was there the other day. I've run in there and just got a biscuit and bacon.
Biscuit and bacon, huh?
As little as that, I've done that, and it's delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah, absolutely delicious.
Man, anyway.
But yeah, I bet he's got
Bob
a lot of good specials rolling today for Easter Sunday.
Bob is our sponsor. He makes the show possible, and we got some.
So pop on out at the cathedral or the church or wherever it is that you observe your Easter services, and head right on down to Bob's Downtown Diner. How's that sound?
That's it. Hey, happy Easter to you, David Hubble. Love you, man. We love our callers when they call in. A lot of them text in.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we're going for the Hubble bubble right there.
Hubble bubble.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Charlie, we got a caller up here. Stephanie wants to talk to us.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, Stephanie, we're almost on a commercial. Good morning.
Hey, hon, how are you doing?
Hey. I'm fixing to set up a new bevy of interviews for the rest of spring, and I will contact you and set you up. We'll give you a whole segment. How's that sound?
Okay. Hey, tell us where the Voodoo's gonna be at this week.
Where's Voodoo Kitchen headed? Okay. Well, hey, Stephanie. This is Stephanie with Voodoo Kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard a lot of good things about the truck. And I'm gonna catch her. You know, I've hardly ever eaten off a food truck in Mobile, and I need to.
Yeah, you really do, Mike.
Well, when they do that thing down the park.
You hear him, Stephanie? Won't hardly eat off of. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And environmentally friendly.
Environmentally friendly.
Well, all right, Stephanie, we got to go to the commercial. Thank you, sweetheart, for calling in and saying hello, and we will get you on the show here in a couple of weeks, okay?
All right, hon. Thank you.
We'll come back. We're going to talk to David Calametti with World Food Championships, Alabama. The man's everywhere. He's probably playing tennis as we speak.
In the Old West, things were settled the old-fashioned
Did you talk
way.
to David during the break?
I don't. I'm pretty sure he's just going to give the notes on yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Gumbo cook-off on Dauphin Island.
Oh.
Pilot pie with bacon, cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, and pickles, or just the way you like it. It's time for a showdown. Butch Cassidy's, Shell, North Florida Street.
Talking with my buddy Austin Key from Aero Exterminators in Austin. The talk of town is termites, man.
A lot of people are doing it, don't know how to do
We
it.
do live in one of the areas that has the largest Formosan termite pressure in the area.
And when that
My
happens
problem
in
with
a
chili
home, it
cook-off
makes
is
a lot
one
of
is
news in the
hotter than the
neighborhood.
next,
So
hotter than the
let's
next.
prevent us being in that home.
If it's
Yeah,
not
I would
hot, they
recommend
should
reaching
be
out to us.
disqualified
You know,
because
you can
that's the
call out.
criteria
I don't
for
mind
chili
the
cook-off.
spices on a little heat, but I don't want it so bad I can't taste
you
it.
what it would take to put under a contract.
I'm just
None of them
saying-
in Mobile are like that. They all put
We
sugar in
use the
their chili. It's
Citricon
terrible.
colony elimination system.
I'm not fond of
Sugar, honey, none of that
Well,
belongs
come
in
and
chili.
build strategic
No, and I don't know where
around
that's coming
the
from.
house, and we come back and monitor those
They
as
want kids to
activated.
eat it.
Your active
Yeah.
ingredient all year round.
I mean, every time I get one that's got any hint of sweet in it, I go straight to the
There's
bottom.
sugar in
Mother's
cornflakes.
Day. Get you out now to make
The
that
only thing that I have
evaluation.
found that doesn't have
Reaches at
sugar is
888
shredded
no
blue,
or
which I happen to like in warm
I
milk.
didn't see you there. I'm Bob, an apartment home at Legacy
And tried it
Oaks.
like
I'm so
that.
excited.
Grape
I
nuts
know
are
families
great if
coming
you
by
pour
today to get
the
acquainted.
milk on
I
them
just
and then
love having a
microwave them
family
for
to take
30
care of.
seconds.
A lot of folks have been coming in
I
and
ain't
out,
tried
getting
that.
me ready, you know,
Kinda-
making sure that my
they
gas
kinda
fireplace
turn
and
into
oven
more
ready.
like a-
It's always
a
cozy
mush.
with my family gathers around the
Very good.
fireplace.
It's like a
I like to
really
give my
good
family
oatmeal.
plenty of room so everyone has their own
I like
space, but it's
oatmeal, too.
always nice when we
I
get
love
together in
oatmeal.
my large eat-in kitchen. And you know,
I like oatmeal.
I had a
bath.
12-year-old granddaughter.
Place
She's
to
now
relax in a large
a freshman
jacuzzi
in college.
covered tub. I'll even protect
I was
the
making
family vehicles
oatmeal,
with an
and she
attached
came over to
garage.
spend the day
And some
one
of my
morning
second-floor
and
brothers
wanted to know
sisters
what
even
was
have
that.
private
And I said,
elevators.
it's
I'm
oatmeal.
kind of secluded
You
in
want
a
some?
large gated community in
What's
Spring Hill on
oatmeal?
DeRue Drive
She
with
did
lots
not
of green
know
space.
what it was. She
Real
had never
oriented
been,
shopping,
never
restaurants, healthcare,
tasted
events
oatmeal,
for my
and I
65.
couldn't
There's
convince
lots
her
more
to
to
just
tell you
try a
about the amenities
spoonful.
here at Legacy
I've got a
Oaks,
friend
you know,
who
clubhouse,
says,
swimming
I,
pool,
he
fitness
goes, I don't
room,
see
but you
how
can
anybody
find that
eats
out
it.
for
He said,
yourself
it
on
is
the
just
interweb
terrible.
at LegacyOaks
And I said, it tastes wonderful.
apartmenthomes.com.
He
Or
tastes
you
it's
can
fine.
always
He
call
goes,
Jimmy,
no
G
one
Realize,
could like
and get a
having
tour
the
at
texture. And
344-8099.
I said, it's fantastic.
Well, now, I
You know
like
how
the-
he eats it because he knows it's healthy?
I like the 5-minute
Deserves the
old-fashioned
best.
oatmeal best.
Hey, this is Gary.
I don't like the minute oatmeal.
He won't cook it at all. He opens the envelope, pours it in a bowl, adds milk, and eats it like cereal. He goes, it's fine like that.
Oh, you're talking about the flavored oatmeal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For your free wellness evaluation, or check us out online at personaledgefitness.com and Facebook.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Bill, are you on the line?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I'm glad Philip
listen.
reminded me.
Yeah, I am sending you in case we don't have a lot of callers today.
Uh-huh.
And just because it's Easter Sunday, I'm sending you a. We've been playing Mahler's Resurrection Symphony in the past. It's pretty cool. And I resent it to you.
When did you send it?
Just and I sent it with 3. There are 3 pledges you can get into.
Bill know that he already had a text from tax man when we got here this morning.
But I put 3 times
last night.
that you can get, you can pick out.
You did, it's from last
We
night.
can use
Probably one of those things where the thought hit him.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you more about it during the break, Bill. We're coming back to the show.
We'll come back.
Put it up to me.
Yeah, okay. Coming back. Mics are hot.
So, Stu.
Yeah.
You've been busy this week.
A little bit.
And I know you went to the Taste of Mobile, though.
Went to the Taste of Mobile.
And you were at Dauphin Island yesterday.
I judged the gumbo cook-off
But,
yesterday at the
you
island.
know, I understand somebody else was down there. And
Yeah.
he's got a lot of information for us.
Gene Fox was down there.
Yeah. And one day I'm going to get back into it. I've got to get back down there and do that competition.
Don't forget your okra.
Because I'm going to win that darn thing one
Not
day.
without okra.
But if I don't, I can't win it if I don't participate.
So I'll be honest with you, you probably could have won yesterday. You probably could have won yesterday.
But here's somebody that was down there, I guess. Was
Yeah,
David there yesterday? Hey, David, how you doing?
The brothers Calametti were on hand.
Yeah.
But that lima bean, man, that might have set him off.
That lima bean gumbo.
Yeah.
Had a great day. G Fox, 10th year anniversary of the Gumbo cook-off, and I would think they had one of their best crowds there.
They were lined up before we opened.
Really?
They were lined up before we were open, wanting to get in.
Well, you had a beautiful day for it.
Yeah. Except the wind was an issue, but not a terrible issue.
It's been an issue before.
Yeah. Well,
An issue for the cooks, which threw off the turn-in times a little bit and the schedule a little bit, but everybody persevered and put out some good stuff. It was fun seeing Deborah Hodges there with all sausages. She was doing a special
Scrimp and grits.
and Dewey sausage and grits. Her and Gene Fox concocted that together. That was fun.
those grits were, they looked like McEwen or, I mean, they were high-end grits.
Boy, undoing grits sounds great.
Well, you know, her andouille is what the Hall's andouille is. It's just the best.
Yeah, it's what I use. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
let's talk about some winners.
well, let's
Yeah,
talk
who
about
won?
some winners.
You know, we had 3 different categories. We had a kind of a whatever you want to cook category,
Mhm.
and then we had freestyle gumbo and straight up traditional gumbo. And in the wild card, the winner was that Team Microcon. Stu, that was the first entry, the little seafood ball.
Yeah. Like a little grit arancini type thing. That was good.
Yeah. So
crunchy and sweet.
Carried it all the way through for that one and won. And really tough competition in the freestyle and traditional, but she had told me they wanted to win everything when they came out there, and that's Lori Angelo and Darren Harberson. Maze Cafe swept the category, both freestyle and the traditional, and their freestyle was the overall was the champ. They did a smoked duck.
Oh, yeah, with the seared duck with the slices on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the judges, David. I forgot to get her name. The one lady that was second guessing wearing white to a gumbo cook-off.
That's probably Kathy.
Yeah, she had never had duck before, and we had two different entries with duck. And after the second one, she goes, "Well, I guess I love duck." Because I've liked both of those. Right. Yeah, and then.
So it's a great thing, and of course, this means now, for our second official World Food Championship competition in a row, we have a WFC Team Alabama alumna winning the competition.
Wow.
Patty Cakes won in the Fairhope cook-off a month or so ago, and then Maze Cafe, Dauphin on the Sea Lab repeats again. So we've got, it shows the strength of our team last year, the strength of the competition.
Right.
And Stu, I'll say the same thing that Mike said. You know, you want your gold ticket, you got to compete to win. You got to compete.
Gotta earn it. Gotta earn it. I'm looking. Do we have a sandwich competition coming up? Usually Jubilee and Daphne is a sandwich or chef.
Something different with them this year because they're too late. They're the end of September.
Oh, okay.
Cutoff is early September.
Oh my.
For entry because they moved the World Food Championship to the middle of October.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We're talking with them about doing some stuff. Our other big gumbo competition, the Fairhope Gumbo, is signed on to be the first competition for 2020.
Okay.
So they've already signed on for that. But it's just, you know, you joked about me playing tennis. All this damn food stuff I've been doing is getting my life.
It's only Easter Sunday, the holiest day of the year. How about ramen noodle?
Gumbo?
I am stuck now. I mean, I fell in love with it out there in California.
With the ramen?
Yeah, with the ramen, so.
I'm still looking for a place, and if anybody has any suggestions, and maybe David has a suggestion, who does really good ramen in Mobile?
I have not found that.
Well,
I have found mediocre ramen so far. Yeah.
Well, let's do a thing on it. Let's do a road trip in Mobile on ramen.
Hey, did you see the place that Heather and I tried on the way back yesterday that we checked into? That Jade Flames? Yeah. And it was just something she said on the drive back. She goes, "Believe it or not, I'm still a little hungry." And I said, "You know what? I could use a little more too." And I had seen, and here we go with the language again, but this is this guy's name. His pseudonym is Hungry Ass Dude on Facebook. And I had seen him post about this place, and they make the pho, Mike, with beef short rib.
Oh, really?
So that's what Heather got. They only do pho on Saturday, and David, it's the best pho in town. I believe it is Jade Flames Grill. It's at Cottage Hill and Dawes Road. It is west. It's further west in Mobile than West
When
Mobile.
I saw that, I looked for the location and I called them to find out where they were located and let them know that their address was not on their Facebook page.
But yeah, and then I got a ribeye banh mi that was both the best banh mi I've ever had and the best ribeye steak sandwich I've ever had. Just phenomenal.
Wow.
And they.
The next time we're going to be on the island is going to be in August. We haven't firmed up other than the concept, but we're going to do a combined event with Chris Sherrill in conjunction with the Reggae Weekend Festival.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sign me up.
All right. Well, man, we got to go. Charlie said we got to go here.
Thanks for calling in, David.
Okay, guys.
Well, folks, have a happy, wonderful, safe Easter out there. And
get you lots of chocolate and not ham, people, lamb. Lamb's what you eat.
And spend time with family if you can.
And pray for all the people in Sri Lanka that lost their lives today on Easter Sunday. And anyway, get out there and support local, be local, buy local, and provolone, folks.
Provolone.
Can I say Monterey Jack?
Racist.
Cheddar. I forgot to say happy birthday to John Nodar.
That's that right there. Hey, John Nodar.
John Nodar, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, John. Get on to your Easter.